Welcome to this EFT video about speaking your truth, especially in a difficult, challenging situation. So we're going to start off by massaging a couple of sore points on the front of your chest so you feel into your collarbones. So I'm going to make some statements and you repeat them back after me, and feel free to change any of the words to be more reflective of your own experience. So if I say I'm scared but you feel more anxious or worried, then just change the word. So we're going to start off with a big deep breath. So repeating after me. I'm really scared of saying this. Between the eyebrows. I'm really scared of talking to this person. Temples. I'm so scared what's going to happen. Another deep breath. Cheekbones. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Under the nose, even with this fear. Under the lips, I don't want to have this conversation. Collarbone point, I don't want to have this conversation. Front of the ribs, I don't want to have this conversation. I'm so scared. Deep breath. And then we cross the side to the side, or like a monkey, so it's in line with the nipples and underneath the armpits. I feel really afraid. Tapping the wrist, especially the bone underneath the little finger. I feel really worried. Back side of the hand. I feel stressed. Deep breath. Top of the head. I've been putting off having this conversation for a really long time. Between the eyebrows. I'm expecting it to go really badly. Deep breath. And then tapping the temples, just say, I'm really scared that what's going to happen, or what is your mind telling you is going to happen as a result of having this conversation. For example, they're going to yell at me, or they're going to tell me I'm wrong. So just give you a few seconds to fill in the blank there. I'm really scared what's going to happen. Another deep breath. Cheekbones. I love and accept myself even with this fear. Tapping under the nose. I'm still a good person even with this fear. Under the lips. I'm committed to loving and accepting myself even if that ends up happening. Is that true? Tapping the chest. Even if my worst case scenario happens, I'm committed to loving and accepting myself. Deep breath. Tapping the front of the ribs. I have compassion for myself and how difficult this is for me. Tapping the side. I acknowledge how challenging the thought of this conversation is. The wrist. I am worthy of my love exactly as I am. Tapping the back side of the hand. Even with this fear, even with this stress, I'm still a good person. And I love and respect myself. Deep breath. Tapping the top of the What if I could release 20% of this stress? Between the eyebrows. What if I could release 25% of this fear? Deep breath. Tapping the temples. What if it's safe for me to have this conversation? Cheekbones. What if it's time for me to have this conversation? Under the nose. What if it's time for me to have this conversation? Tapping under the lips. I forgive myself for avoiding it for so long. Chest. I am worthy of my love. Tapping the front of the ribs. I have all the courage I need to have this conversation. Deep breath with that one. Tapping the side. I have all the courage I need. Tapping a wrist. And even if there's still a part of me which is anxious or afraid, I'm giving a lot of love, safety, and compassion to that part of me. Backside of the hand. And maybe you can feel this anxiety or fear somewhere in your body. The stomach maybe, or in the shoulders, or in the throat. So just tune in for a moment and feel wherever it is in your body. And then send love and compassion to this part of your body. Don't try to push away the sensations, don't try to change it. Just bringing love and compassion, mercy, forgiveness, acceptance to whatever sensations you're feeling in your body. Almost like you're giving a supportive hug to that part. Deep breath. Top of the head. It's safe for me to relax a little bit more towards the idea of having this conversation. Between the eyebrows. It's safe for me to relax just a little bit more at the idea of having this conversation. Deep breath. Into the temples. I love and accept myself exactly where I'm at with this. Into the cheekbones. I'm open to the possibility that everything's going to be okay. Deep breath. Under the nose. I'm open to the possibility that everything's going to be okay. Under the lips. I trust that everything's going to be okay. The chest. I trust it's time to speak my truth. Front of the ribs. I speak from a calm and loving place. Side of the body. I speak from a calm and loving place. Deep breath. Wrist. It's possible that when having this conversation, I can stay strong and centered in my truth and power. Backside of the hand, let's say that one again. It's possible that when having this conversation, I can stay centered and strong in my power and truth. Deep breath. Top of the head. I'm centered and in my power. Between the eyebrows. I speak my truth. Tapping the temples. I speak from a place of love. Cheekbones. I'm ready to do this now. Under the nose. I'm committed to loving and supporting myself through this process. Under the lips. I have everything I need within me. Tapping the chest. This conversation can be a beautiful experience for all involved. Front of the ribs. And when I speak from a place of love, strong and centered within, side of the ribs, I know the best outcome appears for all. Tapping the wrist. When I speak from a place of love, centered and strong within, I know and I trust that the best solution appears for all. Deep breath. Backside of the hand. This is happening. I'm ready. Let's do this. And then tapping all over your body and saying anything else that you need to say to yourself in this moment. You did a good job, that you're ready, that you're courageous. Great.